Here's a clip from last night's playoff game between Atlanta United and I believe New York. I mean, just look at the crowd for this game. It's only MLS. Now, some people like to call it a retirement league because you have all these players towards the end of their career coming over and playing in America and then retiring. We all know Wayne Rooney, Zlatan, Schweinsteiger, Kaká ended his career over here in America. But a lot of people underestimate the MLS. It's full of a lot of great players, and I wouldn't consider it a top league in the world, but it's gaining traction and there's a lot of solid teams and solid players. Yo guys, what's going on and welcome back to another video today on the channel. What we're going to be doing in today's episode is putting all of the MLS's greatest players on one team, putting them in the Premier League and seeing how they would perform. Basically, today's episode is the MLS All-Stars in the Premier League. I'm super excited for this one, being a fan of the MLS myself, and I know I have a lot of American viewers out there, so I'm really hyped to bring this one to you guys. Today, we're going to find out how the All-Stars perform in the Premier League, and we're also going to see players like Wayne Rooney and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, their return to England. So since we can't actually take the All-Star team and put them in the Premier League, I transferred all the All-Stars onto one team. I decided to go with Atlanta United. We featured them at the beginning of today's episode. They're a new team. They have a fantastic fan base. I mean, they can bring in upwards of like 50,000 people to an MLS game, which is crazy. Any Atlanta United fans, what is your stadium's max capacity? I know you play at an NFL arena. The Atlanta Falcons play there in the NFL, but what is like your max attendance? I know we can probably look this up right now, but let me know down below in the comments, boys. I'm a little lazy. Here is the team though. This isn't like exactly the all-star players because the MLS does have an all-star game, but it's just the best players from around the league. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at the team here. These are our MLS All-Stars. Up top, we have Zlatan himself. We have David Villa as well. In the midfield, Bastian Schweinsteiger. We have, I believe, Giovanni Dos Santos. Am I right in saying that? Yeah, I think that's Giovanni Dos Santos. We have Valeri up top, current Portland Timber player. We got Piatti, plays for Montreal. We have Carlos Vela playing in Los Angeles. Defense, I decided to go with a 3-back formation because the MLS doesn't have too many great fullbacks or, just defenders for that matter. We have Perez right here, we have Fontas, and we have O'Hara. Might have butchered some of these names. I do apologize if I did. And then we have Zach Steffen, the Columbus Crew goalkeeper, who is, it's weird because he's being, I've heard rumors that Man City are trying to acquire him. Don't know if that's true or not. On the bench right here, I mean, just so many great players. We have Giovinco, we have Martinez for Atlanta United. This dude is a really solid player. I believe he broke the record for most goals in a season in MLS history. We have Wayne Rooney on the bench. And then, yeah, I mean, you can see the list goes on and on. I just kind of went through each team and put the top players from each MLS team on this team right here. So let me know if I missed anyone, but we got players like Michael Bradley. We have Gonzalo Higuain's brother right here. A lot of people don't know that Higuain's brother plays in the MLS. We got Ladero and then, Alessandrini, a lot of great players. It's going to be interesting. I think this team is going to be able to compete in the Premier League. So here's how we're going to put them in the Premier League. I know this is really easy to do, but some of you guys might not know. If you want to change teams in the different league, you simply go to the team that you want to change, you click Y, and then you have to replace them with the team. So we are going to replace them with, hold up, let me check the worst team in the Premier League right now. Okay, so as of this moment, Fulham have the worst record of the Premier League. Sorry, Fulham, you've been, I guess, relegated into MLS. And I guess after today's episode, why can't I find Fulham? We can find out how Fulham does in MLS. We'll see how they do. Here we go. Atlanta United in the Premier League. One thing we're not doing is putting them in the Champions League. I just don't think that's really necessary. Disable journey mode characters. And with that, let's head into this career mode. Time to start the experiment. All right, boys, we've made it into the career mode. We're not going to be making any transfers. We're just going to keep the All-Stars on the team. Here we are. Yeah, these are the teams. Like I mentioned, we couldn't get the actual all-star team. Like, you can play with the actual all-star team in kickoff mode, but you can't play with them in career mode. But we got Zlatan, we got David Villa up front. Let me know who you would play up front. I was considering putting Rooney, even Martinez and Giovinco, but in the end, I went for David Villa. I don't know, Giovinco might be the better option. I'm just going to start the season with David Villa, and we might end up switching that. And again, when we actually simulate, the computer kind of chooses the players based on your formation. So who knows, some of these players might not even play. All I'm hoping is that the Zlatan starts all year long, because I want to see how he does. Let's check out the expectations from the board. Usually they tell you where they want you to finish in the league. Here we go. They want us to reach the round of 16 of the FA Cup, finish in a UEFA Champions League spot. So they want us to finish top 4. That is their objective for us. Crazy. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. They want us to win the Premier League within 2 seasons. What? Guys, this is so unrealistic. Okay, will we be able to complete any of these? We might be able to reach the round of 16 for the FA Cup, but I don't know. Is this team good enough to finish top 4? Before we get into the simulation, I want to check out who's the highest valued player on this team. It is going to be Martinez, then Giovinco. Where's Zlatan? He ranks 5th. Carlos Vela is going to be 4th. Wayne Rooney down there. And the least valued player is Ashley Cole, valued at only 100K. That's crazy. He probably won't get any playing time because he's a left back and we don't have any fullbacks in our formation. As always, man, we're going to simulate to the January transfer window. We'll check how we're doing. We'll sim to the end of the season, and I do want to play a game with this team, so hopefully we're in the final of a competition and we'll be able to do that. But for now, we're simming until the January transfer window.
A few moments later.
Oh, all right. I don't know how this happened. We have been terminated. Like, I don't know. This doesn't happen usually during these videos where we're making experiments and we're simulating, but yeah, our contract has been terminated. I guess that's how bad the club's been doing. I don't know. Let's see. Of course, we're gonna get a chance to manage a different team. There it is, contract terminated. So what I can tell you right now is that it's looking like the All-Stars aren't doing too well in the Premier League. Maybe it's because our lack of depth on the team. Let's just pick another Prem team. Huddersfield's our only option right now. Let's sign with them. Here we go. What's gonna happen here, boys? Let's just wait and we're gonna see the table. All right, apologies, just did that whole clip and realized my face cam wasn't running, but we're back and we're about to check out the table right here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna be dead last. What? Really? That's so shocking. Like, I'm guessing it's because our depth, like, we just don't have a lot of depth at a lot of positions, specifically the defense. Let's see. Okay, yeah, what was I thinking? I thought we were managing Atlanta United. Let's check the player stats and see like if any of our players are doing good whatsoever. We have Ibra up there in he's ranked 20th in the Premier League, 3 goals. I don't know what we're gonna do from here. I'm considering backing out, adding a few players to the team, and then doing the simulation again. I think that's actually what we're gonna do. This could be a first for these videos. We usually never quit and have to restart, but that's what we're doing today. We just have to do it. Let me make some adjustments to the team. We'll restart, and then hopefully I can just do all that off camera, and when I cut back on, we will be into the January transfer window in the second attempt.
One eternity later.
So here we are. We have restarted the career mode and we have made it to January. This time our contract hasn't been terminated. One thing I did do, well, of course, I removed some players from the roster and I also changed our formation. I will show you that in a second. But for now, let's see how we're doing. Hopefully we're doing better than yeah, what we were doing in the first attempt. Here's what the team looks like right now. And I'm not sure why the computer put Schweinsteiger at right mid, Ashley Cole at CDM. I think this is a glitch within career mode where players just get moved around. Let me edit these real quick. So yeah, here's how the team should look. Most of the players in our starting 11 have decreased in rating besides Zach Steffen, who's actually grown +2, and Martinez grown as well. Let's put him in. David Villa finally getting removed from the starting 11. Okay, our manager rating is 71. I'm feeling confident. I think it was the formation. Like, that's probably the reason why we were struggling so much. Just the 3 in the back did not work out. Let's see though, in the Premier League, I'm gonna say we're around 11th place. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, we're 15th. I expected a lot better. Okay, we're sitting down there with Newcastle, Brighton, Cardiff, Watford, Huddersfield. At least we're doing better than that last place finish we were having in the last attempt. As for the player stats, do we have anyone in the top 25? It's not looking like it. Zlatan was in the top 25 during our last attempt. Let's actually just see how the team is doing overall. I want to see the top players right now. Appearance-wise, Michael Bradley leading the way. That's really interesting because when we made the starting 11, he was not featured in the starting 11. Ashley Cole, we have a few others. This is weird. Like, I don't see Zlatan anywhere. Let's see the top goal scorers. That'll probably help us out. We have not been scoring a lot of goals, that's for sure. We have Villa, we have Barco. Not really sure why he's been in the starting 11 over, I think it was either Piatti or Carlos Vela. We have Josie, we have Martinez. Zlatan only 1 goal so far. The All-Stars are struggling. One of the reasons they're struggling so much is because of the age of a lot of these players. Like I mentioned, almost everyone decreased in rating, which is definitely not helping us. All right, let's sim to the end of the season, and we're gonna see how we finished, and we're gonna get a game in with the MLS All-Stars. So here we are at the end of the season. The final game is gonna be against Newcastle United. Hopefully we'll be able to win that. Let's see though how we finished. Where are the All-Stars at? So we're sticking to where we were during the January transfer window. We literally didn't move. The MLS All-Stars finished 15th in the Premier League. Yeah, definitely projected them to finish higher. I would have thought at least a top 10 finish, maybe 9, 8. And again, it's weird because one of our objectives was to finish top 4. Let's go ahead and see where our players overalls sit at. So Zlatan decreased to Valeri decreasing, Vea, yeah, kind of staying the same. Some of our center backs and goalkeepers though going up because they are young. Ashley Cole, who was our least valued player, has gone down 1. Giovinco's gone down 2, and yeah, I mean, most of our players have decreased in overall. I think it's something that EA need to fix. Just because a player's old doesn't mean they're automatically going to decrease in overall. It's something that definitely needs to be changed in upcoming FIFAs. Here were our top goal scorers. Martinez finishing first, then Villa, then Barco, and Ibra. Still only 1 goal. This dude just really didn't play at all this year for our team. So yeah, only a few players doing most of the scoring for us. All right, here's the team. We're gonna be going into this game with, it's gonna be the final part of today's video. I want to see how the MLS All-Stars play out on the pitch today. Let me know during these challenges, do you guys want to see me do like forfeits if we don't finish high enough, or you know, if we don't complete the goals of the episode? So like per se, our goal today was at least to finish top 10. We obviously didn't finish top 10. Should I have to do some sort of forfeit? Let me know down below in the comment section. Here we go though, let's get into this game. We're playing at the home stadium of Atlanta United, so these Prem teams are having to travel all the way over to the United States. Hey, maybe jet lag was the reason why Atlanta United didn't finish high enough in the table. Probably not. That is definitely not a factor in FIFA. Let's get into this game though. This is such an incredible stadium and super hyped to see how the actual team performs. Let's go. There he is, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Let's get into this one, boys. Here we go. One of our best opportunities of the game. Zlatan to take the shot. 1-0. I was just gonna say, I've been struggling to get any chances. That was actually our first shot of the game, and it's Zlatan finishing it with these. He doubles his total goals scored on the year. He goes from 1 goal to 2 goals. How did he do so bad? I have no idea. Chance this time for Newcastle to get their first goal of the game. What a freaking save. Zach Steffen. I told you guys at the beginning of this episode, this dude is being looked at by Manchester City. There's a reason for that. The dude is an absolute stud in nets. What a save. Zlatan, top of the box, have a go. Oh my God. The dude might be old, but his shot power, his finishing, his shooting is ridiculous. Nearly 2-0 right there. Great chance right here. Martinez, what a finish, man. Take a bow. This dude is insane. One of the only players for Atlanta United that's actually starting today. And I mean, he's showing you why he's one of the best players in MLS right now. The dude is insane. Oh my God, that was a really nice finish. Honestly, if you're running a career mode and want to sign like I don't know how young he is, but just a beast who has decent potential. I think he can go up to like an 85 overall. Sign this man. He's decently cheap and he's unreal. Martinez, another chance right here. Cutback finesse shot. He scores a near similar goal to the first one that he scored. I'm telling you, the dude's really good. Martinez makes it 3-0. And there it is. Final whistle blows. We finished 3-0. The team performed like they played really well together. But again, with like a lot of old players on the team, it's one of the reasons why Atlanta United, or the MLS All-Star team, I should say, struggled this year in the Premier League. They avoided relegation, but they wanted us to finish top 4, and that literally just did not happen. That's going to be it for the episode, though. Let me know which experiments you guys want to see next. Love doing these videos for you guys. My player coming soon as well. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you boys later. Peace.